Hello everyone, StarsRJ here. So I tipped the scales with another game with Neverwinter Nights 2. In the last video, we discovered a big treant who wanted some help, and had to get some essence of the forest in order to do so. And I made an anointed solution. Yeah, watch the last video. Okay, the recap is, did stuff, other stuff happened, now I must move on to do more stuff. Okay, also the big spirit of fire guy who, you know, needs to die. So, in order, look, to go from the Burning Grove to the Ashen Wood, you need 2 days of travel, or just go for a short little transition and save yourself the time. But to get to the Burning Grove, you need to travel. It needs 4 days of travel. This is important because if you travel to some places, you're going to encounter stuff along the way. But as you travel, suddenly I lost 4 bits of spirit energy. You lose 1 a day, and also all my enchantments are gone.
Yes.
So now I've got to recast them. So yeah, now I've got to recast them all. Yay! And summon Kaji. Just do it anyway. Just do it!
What do you want?
Oh, I can give Sophia all my heavy items now because she's got all the spirit essence. She's carrying a whole bunch of spirit essences. Alright, this should be trivial. Now, what I'm a bit worried about is the resting system doesn't work properly. There's a certain element here which requires you to rest out. Which requires you to rest outside of a certain area. But from what I have determined from when I played the game, like this is the GOG version of Neverwinter Nights 2. The one I used to play was like one from my previous computer, which was like, you know, full of bugs and stuff, but it didn't have to require installation because it was pretty much all there. I just copied and pasted it and ran it from the old hard drive. And took all the files from the old hard drive, just shoved them into the new hard drive, into the new terabyte hard drive, and just left them there for a while. So recently I've actually gone through and cleaned out some of that old gunk. Cleaned out some of the gunk in that file. Mostly because I want to most of this terabyte drive is taken up by videos. So I want to get rid of unnecessary dupes of programs and stuff. Ain't I a stinker? Bam! Nope, out of range. Oh no! Whoa! No, wasn't out of range. But now he is. But he'll come back. They always do. Here he comes. Wow, this Eldritch Spear has an insane range. Approaching the tree. Might as well anoint myself. Yay. I have a Nora now. Okay. Hello to the red tree. Tell Thors. We would have a word with you, cursed one. Come forward. Let us look upon you. Who are you? A fair question, I suppose. Ironic that you should ask it of us. Quite, but I see no harm in giving an answer. I am Imshar, and this is Tamleth. Are you dead? In life, we were Offlor, the pinnacle of our order, but the higher the one's rank, the higher their duty. A day came when we realized ours exceeded their own lifetimes, but our prayers were heard and the gods permitted us to stay as Telthors. What do you want? To put a face to a feeling, your hunger is like a vortex amidst the flow of spiritual energy. We feel its pull from a vast distance. But the threat of that hunger cannot be known without seeing what countenance it wears. And here I am, what do you make of me? You have positioned yourself in the opposition of your hunger. You'd rather have it gnaw on your own essence before taking that of another. A brave course, to be sure, but one that ensures your time here is soon to pass. Brave, yes, though I wonder, Imshar, how long it will last. How long before her courage is all that remains for her hunger to consume? I'm not dying so easily. We're not sinking this ship easily. A word of advice, cursed one. There are many who have designs for being of such destructive power. Most will hide it. Ask yourself, such that remains, what is it you believe? Not the strangers you met, not your companions, not your hunger. You! What do you have to achieve the time you have left? Have you known other spirit eaters? Only a handful, yet far too many. Always drawn to Rashomon, it seems, like any beast that catches the scent of fresh prey. Inevitably, they follow to Ashenwood where the aroma is strongest. Makes them likely to pass this way, either coming or going. What can you tell me about them? Most of them met their fates in the Ashenwood. It is a wild place, and it has a sense of self-preservation of all of its own. But they have done damage there, wounded the forest like no one else can. They have brought sickness and upset its natural balance. Don't forget the one with the guide. You remember Imsha? He hired that tracker to take him to the heart of the forest, so he could live off the soul of the woodman himself. What happened to him? Well, he certainly made his mark on the woodman, but ultimately he got the worst end of it. Not like the tracker, though. No, far worse for the tracker, quite right. The woodman considered a betrayal for the tracker to lead the spirit eaters in him. Anyone who wanders the forest freely does so only with the woodman's trust. Couldn't tell you for sure what became of him, but the rumour was that he'd been imprisoned indefinitely on another plane, and not one of the nice ones. Like what, the plane of fire? Alright, so what do you want? Oh, I've already done that one. Are you going to attack me? You play host to a power that no spirit can hope to best. Our strength is in our influence, far more than our magic. We will not fight you. But do not mistake Imish's words. In our way, we will see Rashomon outlast your brief appearance here, as we have in the past. Alright then. Notice any strange things going on? No doubt. The burr would qualify. The burr? The burr? The burr? A nice hag. Winter follows in her footsteps. They drove her every year. They lost track of her somehow. Not quite sure she's gone. Well, there's snow around the Vale, eh? I'll keep an eye out for the snow. But I know nothing about snow. Ha! Don't draw on your map. Presence in the wood is declining. How's the garrison attacking? Whose then? Woodman is an embodiment of the spirit of Ashenwood, but he's not all there is. These woods are primal, they have instincts. If he is absent, who knows what other aspect might rise up to fill the void. There's a gigantic rock over there. The moss stone, nothing special at the rock itself, but it's said that those who sleep in its shadow experience fanciful dreams. Prophetic, some claim. Say the odd pilgrim, okay. Okay. Let's see. Gnarlthorn sent me. Must be some blight to come all this way. See you correctly, our tree is strong. It's conduit, so do you want to touch the tree? I have. Touch the tree, begging its favour. I have other questions then. What can you do about Naj and Delenka? Very bright. Right question, we met her the one time during a trial that she didn't impress. She'll go far. Surprised when I heard they stationed her with Delenka. It's different personalities, but I suppose Nadaj could learn from her. What do you mean? Nadaj excelled in her military trial. She was hasty, yet her strategy was always sound. Brilliant at times. Ultimately, though, her success is dangerous. She has not learned the wisdom of caution, which the quality Delenka possesses in excess. She is very wise, and her judgment has always been impeccable. She is not well liked among her sisters, but she is only because she has a reputation for being prickly and bookish. If you've been one to play politics, she could have been pulled the strings of the Iron Lord and Irumar, is her standing post at a garrison that hasn't seen real action since the last time Thay invaded. She has a fault that she is too quick to second guess herself, and thus slower to act than need be. If you ask me, she's at the outpost because she's afraid of failure. Alright, well, let's get going with this tree. Place the hand on the tree. What do you pray? Chauntea, godmother of the land, divine warden of all that grows, know that Ashenwood is stricken with a powerful blight. Grant me your blessing that it might reverse the damage it has wrought. Yeah. I'm going to the first one. Sorry, I'll read out Malar's then, fine. Malar, beast lord, savage predator of all that walks, behold that my hands run with the blood of your greatest beast. Help me to flush my prey from wherever it hides. Send me a means to destroy all vegetation that stands in my way. Sure, that's fun. A sudden flood of warmth embraces your body, and you feel for an instant as if the ground has been taken out from beneath you, and you're floating in a place removed from time or space as you know them. The pangs of spirit hunger recede, and you know relief for the first time since you awoke in the Barrow Cavern. Wherever you are, you suffer no longer. At once the world rushes back in to fill the void, and you are more at the tree once more. Your hunger remains. Nothing has changed except that your hand you hold now an extraordinary crystal bottle. Your prayer has been answered. Yay! My prayer has been answered. Alright, so use that against the tree. Use that against the blighted trees. Anything else? Never mind.
Yes.
Let's go.
What do you want?
Okay. So, there's a big rock over there. If you stand close enough to it, stuff should happen.
Well, hello there.
Stone is anchored hard to weather the ruins and centuries past, flowing like wild waters, markings suggest memories or dreams. Ah, look at this. Perhaps a marker, perhaps a fragment of dream left behind. This shadow is a signpost. Beneath its shadow we may find our dreams are sharpened like a blade, and the ring more true than steel. What do you mean? So we sleep here and then we dream. Alright then, might be old wives' tales. I think old wives once, true for women once, so perhaps this will be the place to camp. There we go, it works! Just hit rest and you'll immediately get thrown here. Snow glitters under a brilliant sun, trackless and white, impossibly so. The trees seem to hold their breath and you hear nothing. And you can't feel it no more, let it go. Oh, wait. Yeah. Long time since I heard that song. As if you intruded upon a forest in a possibly distant past before any living creature walked the world, when the gods themselves are strangers to snow, sky, and land. Virgin of the woods that once were. Something is wrong here. Something's wrong! Be careful. What are you doing here? Oh yeah, he's a dream walker. Duh! Why do I have to ask that stupid question? I mean, he's a dream walker. Why, how is he here? He walks in my friggin' dreams like some kind of stalker. A handsome stalker, mind you. Now, some of these dreamscapes are the same, but they're also quite bugged in that there's a path you can take through here. Hush! Someone walks in our lady's garden. Stay back! We found her! She is ours! She is all we have, and you can't take her away! Careful, these four mean us harm. How did you find your way to this place? Tell us! Close my eyes. Listen to asking that question. You're inside my head. Is it true? Did she dream us, or do we dream her and each other? Am I a butterfly dreaming of a person, or am I a person dreaming of a butterfly? Or am I on a plane? There's a gremlin on the wing! I can't believe you. You're Adolf Hitler. Ah! Even Ron, help me! Ah! Anyway, you know the bearer of the gift, nothing more. They arise, one after the other, praising bright and guttering out. They hunger, gorge, and are gone, but we remain. We have her for an anchor. Wait. The Red Woman? The Red Woman? You seem familiar. Who are you? We are echoes of those who once bore the hunger, the gift. You are spirit eaters, like me. Not like you. We worship the gift, and passed it amongst ourselves, each reveling in hunger for his allotted time, and then slain by his successor. Sweet Urage was the first. Wait, sounds familiar. Gorging on the spirits of the wood, turning verdant green to withered black, till her time had passed. Then Kozik crushed her skull and the gift passed to him. Poor Kozik hungered only briefly. He tried to devour a great tree spirit, but it fell on him and cracked his spine. Ah, now, Fawn. You live on. Hundreds of masks! We have seen usurpers come and go, but how many arose before us? What difference does it make? What about you? Do I know the hunger? Oh, yes. I sought to drink more deeply than any. I cast about for a soul that was vast enough to truly quench my hunger. My eyes always turned back to the forest. Go on. I called upon a guide, a warden of the wood, who knew the secret trails of the woodman's grove, and he guided me true. If you have walked under the eaves of the great forest, you have touched the woodman's essence. Every creature that dies in his domain, every corpse that moulders under rock or silent eve, is joined to him. Gross. To drink of such a spirit, to gorge on the soul of the living forest, is to embrace the gift, as no one else, and for a time, even our hunger would be sated. I hunger. Then devouring the woodman will give you a reprieve? Yes, for a time. Some might use such a reprieve to strengthen their wills, but most would seek vainly for a cure. Many would counsel you thus. The witch of this land, for instance, would send you on fool's errands, sending you after a cure they do not believe you will find. Wait. This is all wild goose chase? Woodman can't help me? I've seen her before in a waking dream. There were many like her. Once before the hunger took them all, many facets of a single dream, a single memory now lost. She's always the strongest. Our garden grew firm and strong around her. Don't take her away! We cannot bear it again! Come to some sort of agreement? No, she's been waiting for this one. They'll speak her words, and then she'll leave us! Oh no. So these dream guys don't want to lose their anchor. Hello, don't care about you people. I'm going after the wizard, thanks. Okay, thanks, bye, wizard. Yeah, that was easy enough. But I've seen her before. She resembles Sophia, except, you know, she's bald. And thanks for using your vampiric. Thanks for using the vampiric spell. Die or... Oh, seriously? Is like a legendary enemy in Fallout 4, where, you know, you give him enough damage, he just regenerates back to full health? I waited for you. I feared you would not find me before the hunger took me. She speaks as if an echo across a great distance, and a familiar one, but... You look like Sophia. I am only a memory of love, lost but not forgotten. This mask fragment contains my essence, all that I am. I have saved it for you, kept it hidden in this remote and forgotten place. The mask she offers, if it can exist outside the dream, it's a powerful thing indeed. It's your choice to take it or not, but I best you decide quickly. Till I need you, when will that be? Yay! Gan leveled up. And I wake up. But, there you go, and I got a piece of the mask. In the dreamscape, and, yeah, for some reason someone took damage. Oh, and I lost my haste spell. Yes. Brilliant. Meditate, please. Oh, I got Sophia a cool new spell. Mass Foul. It's, an interesting sort. Okay. It turns all your enemies into chickens.
Come this way.
It's a, very... I could do some poultry puns here, though. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. An area effect spell. Did it work? Probably not. And I probably got Sophia killed. Yep. Well, at least Vampiric Beast works. Kaylin? Yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah, so that was a very that spell was rather foul. Yeah. But yeah, that was it for that spell. Anyway, let's go deal with winter. Winter is coming, and
I hope you like pain.
there shouldn't be ice in this place near a volcano. Doesn't make any sense. Wow, that's a lot of hit points there. Oh, wait, that's bad guy shadow. No, wait, it's one of ours. As you can see here, there's a geyser producing hot steam. Yet there's ice over here. Something's not right. Something's wrong. Something wrong with Gilligan's Island. I don't know what happens though if I just, you know, just throw an ion cannon in here. Oh, I can destroy the ice. Yeah, you can actually destroy the, you can... There's a whole bunch of ice around here, you can just... What you do is you can find this hag, you can talk to her and say, hey, hag, you know, die. Or you can, you can just offer to destroy the, ice around the area, around the surrounding area. Which works. Oh wait, there's a bit more here. See? Destroy all the ice and let the water flow again. Then you can talk to the spirits and say, hey, guess what? She left. And then, but only if you're really good at bluffing. If not, they'll be like, yeah, right, we're gonna stay around here. And then you know you can't really kill her. Now, I mentioned I was carrying an Orglash crystal. Like I didn't actually mention it, but I'm gonna mention it now. I'm carrying an Orglash crystal. There are many of my kind, my mother's kind. They are as numerous in their hue and power as the elements, and their disposition is varied as the emotions and rages of the human mind. So we're facing a hag. The heart of winter beats within her chest, a dangerous thing. Spur, they survive in the cold, use as a weapon. To weaponize of the sky, thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Isn't she hostile? Even half hags are talkative people, it's more self-flattery, go on about themselves, no matter the subject. Prattle on them all. That's all I need to know then. Okay, thanks. Before I do that.
Yes, little one.
Nope, nothing new here.
Something you require?
Just want to make sure.
If there's something I can do for you, just
I
ask.
just want to talk about influences for a second.
And how may I honor you?
Never mind. Okay, so I mean, we gain a bit of influence here.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
devoted.
I
You don't really get many opportunities to gain influence with Kaelin. And so we have Orglashes here. So yeah, I mentioned I was carrying an Orglash crystal. Make people vulnerable to fire. What's supposed to happen is back in the cave. Back in the cave, I was told that, you know, that the Orglash might switch for a new master. That was supposed to happen a while ago. Like, it was supposed to happen around here, I think. But it's bugged out in that it doesn't actually happen. Or maybe it does. I don't know. This is actually the first time I've gone through using the
Has a strange chill about it.
using the Steam version. So not the Steam version, the GOG version. So I'm gonna go in here and kill some Orglash. Kill some Orglash dude. Steal stuff from the cave, from everything over here. Oh, and trigger, and of course, trigger warning. That's a warning of a trigger. And to get hit with a powerful spell. Of course, you can't rest.
Yes.
But before I actually go in there,
Yes.
everyone
Yes.
goes and meditates because why
I
not?
say yes.
Bam.
Come this way.
Okay. I always recast the haste spell just for convenience. I mean, it does add extra attacks, does a tactical benefits and stuff, but I suppose just for convenience. No way I'm running out there. And of course, I trigger a trap. And I grab a bracer. Which I then pass off to Sophia. And if she doesn't know what it is... Brain power essence.
I say yes.
Here. Take all these essences. I don't need them.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's,
You'll follow me,
I'll
won't you?
drive them down off screen. Off camera. Visitors! You didn't send me a message, but you didn't send me a messenger. Let me know, dearie. This place is a sty. Human remains everywhere. If only I had a bit of notice. And look at this thing I'm wearing. Hideous, impolite, you know. Dropping in on an old woman unannounced. How can I be expected to look halfway decent? The witches for the Red Tree are out there looking for you. Is there some reason you're down here? Well, it isn't for this ghastly landscape, I can say that much. I don't understand how anyone can stay in accessible climate for more than a few seconds without fleeing for a nice snowy peak or glacier somewhere. But here I sit, wasting away, absolutely blistering in the sweltering heat. And does anyone care? Has anyone ever asked me how I'm doing? Of course not. Why would they? I'm a hag. Well, how you doing? I'm miserable. I can't leave. Not with those two old bats at the Red Tree watching day and night. They may be dead, but they still got connections. If they find me here, every half-room between here and they will be on my doorstep. Probably unannounced too, like someone else I know. Why are they after you? Every year, the Hathrons drive me out of their lands. They even celebrate it, the monsters. This time, I got it in my head to stick around a little longer. Show them what they get for picking on an innocent old woman. Why'd you pick this spot? The temperature may be unbearable, but it's really all I can do. The mountains here, curse them, are volcanic. No snow can ever take hold here in the Vale. For a little old lady who carries winter on her back, wherever she goes, it's the one place something like that can be hidden. Why, that seems working out. Kick an elderly woman while she's down, why don't you? Your mother would be so ashamed to see you carrying on in this way. In my day, we used to eat our young for such insolence. You eat your young anyway. Barrel like Oku remain potentially informed of discussion using discretion. My teeth may not be as sweet as your tongue, Gan, but they are sharper. I would... Now, merely commenting on choice of sanctuary has its drawbacks. Is that so? Bah, you're right. Though it's more the heat that I can bear, and it's still too little to cover my tracks. Froze the ground before I could duck into this place. That help you out? Which is my thing I left. But why do such a thing? No one wants to help a hag. We're so old and ugly, a burden on society. We should hurry up and die, unload and unloved. Did you help defend your power of being a fire? Yes, I know this fiend. Passing by on my way here. Dreadful thing, all that creepy chanting and mumbling. I have an item, very useful, I suppose. I can be convinced to part with it. That is, of course, willing to help. Consider it done. Bless you, child! What a nice surprise! The ill-mannered guest! Alright. Tell the witches. Alright, so I could do that. Yeah, I have raised all signs of the witch. I could do that, or... Hi there. I can try and lie. Already here alone. What a positively unconvincing lie. Madam, perhaps you've mistaken the words of our leader as disrespectful, but you would be wrong. Is it so unreasonable to assume that perhaps those two witches realized perhaps hunting one as powerful as yourself would tantamount to walking into death's maw? Not so hard to believe, I think. So this jar, okay, 7,000 org lashes. How can I beat it? Just so. Right, so destroy some of his flames and he'll so this org lash actually is powerful enough to smother another flame. Alright, fair enough. Farewell. Now I'm stealing the stuff. I'm a good guy! I'm an adventurer! Okay, so that I didn't know that. You could actually have Gan
Yes?
say cover your butt. Yeah, so you can have Gan cover your butt if something goes wrong. Good to know. So I didn't actually know that.
What do you want?
Thanks, Gan. You covered my butt nicely on that one. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so in order to beat the fire spirit, you've got to use the in order to beat the fire spirit, you've got to use the thingy. Oh, and I also got a fragment of a mask, which is here. I should these are important. They are fragments of a mask. I wonder what kind of mask though, huh? Well, we'll find out, I guess, later on, because right now the just check the time, and well, yeah, I'll be able to do the wood spirit thing, I suppose, and then move on to the next part of the thing. Act 2 is definitely a long one, if you're following it right. Anyway, I've been Stars RJ, and I have tipped the scales in the favour of Ashenwood. Signing off.
Oh, I like that.